All right, so let's move on. Let's play this next clip from some of the girls on episode 35.
So we went out to eat, and then we went out to the club after.
Are you coming here to really to find love?
I'm going to stay respectful. I was about to say something disrespectful.
For entertainment. And then once it's over, oh, we're the cast of this episode. Let's party. This is not pop the balloon and find friends. So when I say this is not pop the balloon or find friends, I was referring to people coming on the show. For example, I heard there was something I saw on live. Somebody sent me a bunch of lives from Mars's episode, Marcy VS. You know what that is about. People keep rejecting people on the show, but then they hang out with them, and then things keep happening, and then, it just becomes very messy. So I want to ask everybody that comes on the show, right? When you come on the show, what's your first intentions?
I wanted my man. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get someone that I could be with. Like, that's what it was for, right? But I feel like also at the same time, if that doesn't end up happening, we all.
If someone did anyone see this live, I would love someone to show me what this live is.
Just be mean towards each other. We can't hang out. We can't, just be friends afterwards because we didn't match, as far as a relationship.
I'll also say that I didn't find my person on my episode necessarily, but there were people from other episodes that caught my eye. So I just think that you're also creating like this huge like pop the balloon family that you don't know what can happen after, So I'm just saying.
It's a dating show, so I guess we're looking to date, like just explore our options and see who's out there and see who's specifically coming on the show. I know the lineup may not be everybody's favorite that comes out, but like everybody was saying earlier, to be open-minded and to meet somebody with the prospect of dating or just getting to know them at the very least.
Yeah, I agree. And I also feel like when you step on this platform, you're putting yourself in front of millions of people.
Right.
So as Alicia was saying, anybody on your lineup may not be your person. As Masi said, nobody on their lineup was what they were attracted to. And that may be the case for a lot of people, but the amount of people that you're putting yourself in front of, you may very well still could meet your person. So it's still a good platform either way.
And I want to piggyback off that statement because I had a lot of pushback on my appearance on the show. I would say it's 80% pushback and 20% love. However, when it came to relationship and love, I did have people that reached out to me and that agreed with the Des factor, that agreed with the definition of a high-value person, that wanted to be in a relationship with me. So I would say that the show gave me that opportunity to be able to have that people available to me to be able to explore potentials for relationship. I wasn't able to find anyone on my lineup at the time when I was on the show, but given the fact that it's on YouTube and a lot of people reached out to you personally, I've had a lot of opportunities that way, So.
Yeah, so you all want to find love, right?
Yeah.
That's your first goal.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So the thing is, a lot of people are coming there, their first goal is to find friends. As soon as they get on the stage, they find their friends. And then some of them even agree, I don't know what it is, like they some of them act the same throughout the show. Right, and then the show's over. They all hang out. They all become friends. Your episode as well.
Yeah, no,
I saw some videos of.
Yeah, no, we all went out, and honestly, I can't speak for the other girls. That wasn't my intention to come in and find friends, but we all just meshed so well.
No, it's not about you It's not about you lot hanging out. It's the stuff that I saw happen.
Like,
there was a lot of videos that the guy was being different to how he was on the show, right? So it seems like a lot of people, they will act one way, but as soon as the cameras come off, they switch, right?
I agree.
I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah,
right.
multiple times. Slide in the DM.
Yeah,
just even just that. Like I see people like I'm talking to one of the guys, one of the new guys, one of the new homies, right there, and then we chopping it up, and then we get on the camera, and then he's a whole different person. I'm like, I guess. But the one thing about me is I'm myself 100% no matter where I'm at, where I go, I'm going to be me.
BM, I want to shout out to episode 36, folks. I know that there's one person in mind that I've been going back and forth with on my episode. His name is Greg, the fireman. He matched with the lady that I actually liked. Her name is Tamia. On that episode, I know Greg and I we've been going back and forth, okay? And Greg actually proposed that I should get in the ring with him for a fight. And whoever win that fight, it's crazy. But I told him that I'm not opposed to that. What? Greg, if you're watching this show right now, I'll tell you this. Your proposal is accepted. If you want to get on the ring, I'll get in the ring and I'll beat you up. And,
What? We need.
Yo,
seriously.
look at BM. Look at BM. Yo, BM is from the ends, man. You could tell, bro.
When it comes
He's
to
from
the
London
show,
for sure.
people come on the show. I know that BM said that on our episode that we did a catch up. They come and they act differently than what they normally act in real life. The camera kind of brings out different criteria or different characteristics when it comes to folks. And I have a lot of things that people said about me. I don't really care. People think I cut my hair because of comments. No, I actually planned on cutting my hair before I came on the show, but that didn't work out. Here's the thing. Majority of us come on this show to find love. And it is very difficult in this modern age of dating, especially with online dating and all the dating apps. People really don't represent themselves accurately. I think makeup plays a role. I think catfishing.
Thumbs down.
It's-
You doing too much.
Wait,
I think you
can
doing
I
too
land
much.
this plane? Yeah, I'll say this because there are folks that I've met.
He's actually
I'm
saying
like,
real stuff. They just
to
need to
be
let him
honest
finish.
with you, I don't want to be, I mean no disrespect. And that's why I like to meet people face to face. I mean no disrespect. Your social media is not a representation of who you are as a person. You do not look the same.
Yours might not be.
All right, Dr. Des, we're gonna come back to you next.
I think we're
All right, so all I'm saying, right? All I'm saying is that even though this is a social media show, it's also a real life experience for people, right? I want you guys to find love. I also want you guys to have fun, right? But if you're coming on there and you are rejecting a bunch of people, you know, for reasons that you don't even know why, or just to pop, and then you hang out with the same people that you're rejecting, it goes both ways, right? Does that make sense to all of you?
No.
No.
I understand what you're saying by that. I think that none of our intentions were to like not match with these people, but like when there's like just that handful of people and we're not interested in them, like we're not gonna just like keep our balloon because we're gonna pop. And maybe like I understand what you mean, like be truthful. And I don't think, like, a lot of people were saying I was being mean with some of the comments. And then when we talked, you were like, oh, just be truthful. And it was because I was trying to not be so blunt and mean about what I really felt and why I really wanted to pop. It messed me up trying to make up these lies in my head. And
Right.
That's why we said don't lie.
like a lot of the time when I popped on people, it might have been because I honestly just wasn't attracted to them initially. Like I know that I was never gonna go anywhere with them, so I popped, and I'm like, I'm not gonna waste your time, but I made something up because like I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
So
So we're not saying hold your balloon for someone you're not attracted to or someone you don't want. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is we're just confused. Like you don't like this person,
Well, you're hanging out.
but you guys are hanging out
But
and
it's
doing all
different.
this.
yeah, it's different
Okay.
because you're
yeah,
hanging out
they're
with them
dope.
platonically.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you lot a real story, right? Okay. On your episode, you lot went out to the club. Somebody bought a whole section. I saw a video, right? I see somebody bought a sign, pop the balloon cast from episode 35, and you're all partying it up. Do you understand what I'm saying now, right? So it seems like some people are coming
Intentions
here.
are wrong.
It's like as soon as it goes, oh, let's who bought the section?
Honestly,
Okay, exactly. So we don't. Oh,
the
no, don't
women
worry.
had nothing to do with that. That's all I have to say. Good girl. We didn't buy anything.
Okay, so that's why. I
Did
say
Mozzie
it
really
goes
buy
both
this?
ways. You know, there's some people.
Wait.
Dr. Des, 1 second, please. There's some people that really are trying to find love, and there's some people that, you know, that come there knowing that, oh, this is gonna be fun. Let me take pictures for social media. Let me take videos for social media, and then go on social media and go viral because I'm coming on the show. That's not what we are trying to promote.
You know, and even the people that I did pop on, I never connected with anybody like still from that. Like I stood on that because I really wasn't interested in them.
Right.
So like if I really was interested in them, I would have just said that then and there, but I wasn't. So I never connected with them. It was
I want
really
to say this
platonic,
about the
like,
show.
I think James wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Well, I think I think based on the extremely viral clips of the show, like I believe people have a false belief that when you come on a show, you're supposed to attack someone. I think people think when you come on a show, you're not supposed to match. You're literally supposed to look at someone and tell them the most vile, nasty, disgusting thing you can think of to say to that person. So a lot of people ask me, whether it's through the YouTube comments or in my personal DMs, why would you shoot your shot at Waverly after she already popped her balloon on you at the end? And the reason is very simple, because people act different when those cameras go off. People are a totally different person when those lights are not on them anymore. So I would encourage any guy that wants to pursue a woman on this show. A woman pops a balloon on you, please approach her after the show. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. You
Brother James, there's something I want to say. And I'll take this to our host, Alette, okay? I remember this in the very first lady that walked on my episodes. My simple answer was, she's not my type. What did the host say? What is it about this lady that's not your type?
Yes.
No, but that's true, and that's a fair question. But the problem is, when you ask me a fair question, be ready for a fair response. I'm not gonna lie. If you are not my type,
That is
you
a
want
good
to know
point.
exactly what is
That
about
is a good
you that
point.
you're not my
That's a
type,
good
I will
point.
tell you that.
That's a good point.
Episode 37, I believe, that had James on it. The first guy that came out is very respectful. I'll let ask the same questions as you ask everybody. What is it about them that's not your type? He answered it in the most respectful ways. There's a difference between you, Dr. Des, and him. Go and study him, then you know. All right, let's go.